Welcome back, guys. This is Juncock here. Let's continue the story. Now, Frosty Welcome as requested, research the outbursts of Hysterian visions in the city of Oakland, Mass. Turns out that the assumptions are correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent. Men and women across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to your city drowning the present. As luck would have it. Okay, this has been evidence on the map to mark its presumed location. Okay, so I basically started the game, and one of the missions that was to find this guy's son, I only managed to find his will, but nothing very conclusive. Let's just go back inside. Oh, dang.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
I'm basically...
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Now, what is the symbol? I have no clue what the symbol is. Frosty Welcome. Mind Palace. Okay, is this a clue or what? Mind Palace. Let me see. Mind clues to make deductions. Okay, what did I press to get to this place? Okay, so these are all clues. We need to combine all the clues with our mind is son Albert, who went missing on the port. Okay, what is this? How do you combine clues? Space. Albert spread some sort of cycling which made everyone suffer near hysteria. Okay. There were 3 fishermen there, but Albert woke up, but I have only found 2. Okay, the space will not help. What about deductions? No. Okay, let's combine this. Okay, these two don't combine because it becomes red immediately. What about this casebook? What does it give us? Okay, there's nothing interesting over here. What is this? There are no side cases. Okay, what is this? Lore city. Okay, there's nothing over here. Skills. Now, do I have any points? Okay, now I have 1 knowledge point. What is this? Combat proficiency, vigor, and mind. Stay sane for slightly longer. Let me acquire this. Okay. Do you have any knowledge points? Okay, no. What is this? Oh dang, I think I spent some time on the wrong skill. No! Albert, okay, he gave us his will, so this is going to be a long game, guys, so you need to have a lot of patience to actually play this game. Mind's Eye. Okay, this is fine. Follow the omens. And minds and carry omens that guide you way. Follow them to new evidence. Retrognition. Oh, this is a lot of confusion. Okay, that's a lot of instructions that we've not been tutored on. Right now, what we are going to do is try to go upstairs and maybe find some more clues. There's absolutely nothing over here. But you know, there's something interesting I found.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay.
Choo choo.
So when you press the left mouse button in some areas, it basically distorts reality, like in this place. Wait a minute. It didn't do anything over here. Where did I see this? Okay, nothing over here. What about over here? Oh, what is this?
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina, Hafton.
What is this? Press T for more information. Okay, retrognition allows you to understand what happened in the past and inspect through evidence on the scene visual emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes.
Glenna, Nehri.
What do you mean step into it?
Glenna, Gebhal.
I'm not able to step into this.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Okay, so that's also to take. Oh, whoa, what is
Seems
this?
like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Anything else over here?
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Whoa, there's something over here. Whoa, whoa!
Take this, ape face.
Somebody got shot.
What's happening?
Okay, who's this? I can barely recognize who these people are. Okay, so these are scenes basically from. So I need to recreate the entire sequence.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh, what is this? Somebody jumped onto this and he ran away from here.
Yeah, run!
No, this is not number one. I think number one is this. One, two.
What? Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
What did I do? Key evidence collected, Mind Palace. What do I do in the Mind Palace?
My head! I still hear those voices.
How do I go to the Mind Palace? Okay, there it is. Investigation of the main case reveals clue. Press C to open the casebook, then switch to Mind Palace. Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence, crucial information, deductions. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. They can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Okay, so let's go to the Mind Palace. A fisherman, Wilhelm's testimony, Robert's request, the hotel room key, Johannes van der Berg. Okay, now let's go to the Mind Palace. Now we need to combine clues. Okay, what do we get any clues out of it? Okay. Live a shot without warning and as an ends mouth leaves and his people suffered, and that could be reason to hate them. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, let's go to the casebook. What is this? What is new? Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Now, what is all this? Where do I place the mark? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do right now. Oh my god. I can track down T for more information. Follow means minds I can reveal. Moments that guide your way, follow them to the new evidence. Now how do I but use this? Oh, I think it's Q. Oh dang. What is this?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Oh, this is pretty interesting, man. I like this. What just happened?
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Whoa, what is this? Okay. What is that? Oh, there it is.
There's something in the pocket.
I know I owe you, but I am underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port, but don't worry, I have struck a nice deal with proper people and should have steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Now who's Peter?
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Okay, let's just make sure that we've not missed out on any clues. I know for a fact we're supposed to go downstairs It's pretty straightforward. Did I see something over here? No, that is the light. Padlocks. The replaced can be broken with a shot or melee combat.
Don't budge.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Who the hell is... Wait a minute. I need my gun. What the hell is this, man? And how do I get my gun out? Oh, okay, that's how you get it out. But I don't have any bullets, so... Okay, now I have bullets. Okay, let me just... What just happened? Whoa! Who the hell is this, man? This is bloody scary.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
New evidence. Collected. Now Mind Palace. How do I go to Mind Palace? All evidence collected.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay, I found the body of Albert Throgmorton in the basement of the warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on the hooks and then hidden. A torn piece of jacket stained with blood I found alongside the blood-stained note in the warehouse where Albert fled. Okay, so he was probably killed. Now how do I get to the Mind Palace, man? There it is. I wanted to kill Albert outright, but he was Throgmorton rather than just driving off. Okay, so now Lewis Edmonds from that kill and maybe hiding the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay, so what else? Do we have any other clue over here? What is this creature, man? This creature is insanely crazy. I'm actually a little clueless as to what we are supposed to do. That's a huge ass dead fish. And what is this? Now we came downstairs over here, but let's just try going upstairs. And there's nothing over here except for this is the place we entered from, so let's just try going upstairs and seeing if there's anything. Okay, so this is not something that we can break open. I'm sorry guys, I'm just being a little clueless because I just want to figure out what just happened over here. There they are, the Throgmortons. Let's just go and speak to him.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
So, I found Albert like you asked. Now will you answer my questions?
What kind of a man are
Oh, I was good.
Newcomer? My son is dead. His murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen?
I was afraid that he's gonna talk about his personality.
Killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
Now, should I tell him it's Lewis, or did Lewis actually shoot him? But if I give him this clue, he'll probably start talking to me. I'm gonna say.
Don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Okay, so that's taken care of, and
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
What?
Keep your hands where...
you know, the only thing I'm a little confused about is what now? How do you switch missions again?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Ed! I still hear those voices.
Am I really supposed to do anything over here? Is this mission actually over, or... How did I switch missions again? I probably need to go and find Lewis. Place on map. Which one is? A bar at Oakmont. There's nothing that's been marked over here. How do I find a bar? Oh dang. Salvation Harbor, Grimhaven Bay. This is a pretty bloody confusing map, man. Where exactly am I supposed to go now?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
So I'm looking for something like this. That is over there. Why can they not show the distance? What is this? Okay, so it's on the other side of the wall. There's not much that I can do. Now I need to find a bar. How do I find a bar? But now let's just get to my boat. Now where is my boat? Okay, my boat is somewhere over there. Is there a way of going there? I mean, what does this say? Under the keel bar. Here I have no clue what this is. Let's just go and talk to people.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
How do you switch? All evidence collected. Okay, the green is all evidence collected. Evidence marks is shown for currently selected case only. Select another case, the case group C. Okay, generic red marks are shown regardless of case. Mind's Eye is fine. Follow the Women is fine. Retrognition is fine. Mind Palace. Archives. Padlocks, combat. How? Yeah, I'll probably need to take the tutorial up and select it and then okay, what is this lore? So I need to get to this place. Okay, this means all evidence collected. What is this? I mean, Wilderman's is a little of worn up. Okay, what compass mark? Let's just under the keel bar. Okay, this. Oh, this is a bar. What do you know?
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Mr. Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
What's your problem?
Okay, I guess I'll have a very long conversation.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Okay, so that's yeah, I want to change this
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
you know what, I want the controls, settings, how to play is fine. Okay, let's look at this casebook. Nothing interesting over here. Okay, this is fine. The Trognition is fine. I have no clue how I scroll through these. Oh, this is what it is. Okay, you press X and you scroll the mouse wheel. Let's talk to the bartender.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
They should have given me the option where I talk that he's murdered someone and his father is looking for the murderer and he'll make an enemy out of him.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Okay, sane advice, which makes sense. So we have got the key. We can probably go and speak to Lewis. Now, before I go anywhere, I just want to check if there's any evidence or anything that I can collect from anywhere. You never know how important material is in the gameplay, overall gameplay. So let's just go and confront Lewis. We're not going to kill him. We are obviously going to speak to him.
Get them! Oh!
Okay, this guy's got nothing for us.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Mary'd gone to the sea. Oh, I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right.
What did he mean we'll still be alive? Isn't
Mary
he alive?
dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Okay.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm so sorry guys, I'm chewing on the side. That's just food.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
What?
Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Okay, so that's taken care of. Okay, so it sounds pretty fair. I mean, they were not in control, so I'm not gonna rat him out. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton, and while under some sort of mental influence, he couldn't control his actions and just can't be blamed for them. I could try and cover him, or else Robinson. Okay, makes sense. You know, I'm not gonna rat this guy out. I think he's pretty genuine. I don't think so. He's murdered Albert with.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
He's not murdered Albert with any vile intentions, so I'm gonna protect him. Okay, who's this?
Get them! Oh.
You want a drink?
Okay, will she take another?
Embrace your fate.
Let's go to Albert Throgmorton. Now, before I go there, let me just look at all the clues. Okay, so all these places are solved. Okay, probably I can visit all these buildings and figure out if these are active locations. Yeah, this game reminds me a lot about Vampire. I'm gonna go back to Van der Graaf as well. Or whatever his name was.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. They sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the murderer is dead.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things probably in the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Yeah, I'm only worried that he finds out Lewis in the future and he becomes my enemy. Should I have got Lewis killed right now? I'm not really sure. And I wish very much like the game Vampire, and a lot of decisions, a lot of stories.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Okay, let's talk about payment.
About my expenses.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, so Throgmorton Manor, new locations discovered.
I gave you clear instructions, did I
I've said
not?
everything I know.
Let me just go back to the map and see. So most of the case files have got completed. This is a bar, a new location. I've found. I've also completed the Vandergraaf mission. Now, casebook. Okay, let's just go to the hotel if we can. Okay, what is this lore about? New case, lost at sea. I'm gonna stop this video right now, guys. This is Juncock here. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and hopefully I can keep getting more content out for you guys. This game is pretty intriguing. It's like the Call of Cthulhu and Vampire. And personally, I would have preferred if this was a DLC to the game Vampire. You didn't need to get a separate character just for this game. The movement mechanics are pretty shitty. Look at him go back. Look at him run. Why does he have a bag? Because he needs to carry a lot of things. Can I shoot these guys? Yeah, I can. But they'll probably kill me. Can I shoot this guy? Nope. But this is Juncock here. Please help me like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. What is this location? Okay, this is a completed mission. Dang, there's a lot about this game they should have given clues about. Goodbye, have a nice day.